Hi, this is Dan Hark here from Tremble Digital, and you and I together are going to be hanging out for the next little while. And what we're going to be looking at in this particular little while is how to manipulate the main menu in a WordPress website. So you'll see where my cursor is right now. There's the main menu and a number of items. We're actually going to add a page, and we're going to reorder these menu items, and we're also going to make a nested menu item. Sure. Alright, so we've got our main menu here. We'll notice also at the bottom of this website, if we scroll right down the bottom, there's another small menu here. This is what we call the footer menu, in case you're not clear. Alright, so we'll dive into the back end, and here we are at the dashboard for this particular website. The page that we want to be going to now is our appearance menu. There it is. And we're going to skip over most of the menu options here, and we're going to go straight to menus, predictably enough. Alright, so the page that we're going to be adding to this website is called the gallery, and yeah, so we'll see here that on the left hand side we do actually have a list of all the pages that are available to us. But before we get to that, very important on this menu screen is that we take notice of this drop down that's here in the top left hand corner. This is the drop down that selects for us which menu we're going to be manipulating. So you can see that I've just selected the footer menu, and there's two in this window here. There's two lonely options. That's not what we want to work with. We want to work with the main menu, so we'll select that. And as you'd notice, we have the options here: who we are, what we do, about us, contact, and blog. And that mirrors what we've got here: who we are, what we do, about us, contact, and blog. So just for fun, what we'll do first is we'll move our blog page to the front of the contact page. So all we have to do is we just come into this area here, and you'll notice that as I hover over each of these items, they spring to life to an extent. Well, that's just saying that you're able to drag and drop me. So all I do is I go on blog, I click once, and then I drag, and I put it up above contact. I'll click Save Menu, and with that having been done, I can go to the front end, I can click Refresh, and we're going to see that the order of these two menu items changes, as you can see has happened. Okay, so blog is now in front of contact. Alright, that's not really what we want to do, so we'll just go and put that back, drag and drop one more time. Alright, so what we'll do now is we will add our gallery page to the main menu, which is what we set out to do at the beginning of this. So if I scroll down through our list of pages and I find gallery, I put a tick in the box, and now I click Add to Menu. And that's what it's going to do. Alright, we don't really want it right at the end there, so what we'll do is we'll just move it into the position where we kind of want it. And one more time we'll click Save Menu. And once that's done, we will click Refresh. And you can see now we've got our gallery up here on the main menu. Now, you might have noticed something gone wrong. You might notice something missing from the main menu. The option that we did have here, blog, is now gone, which is no good. That's as a result of the design of this particular website. It might not behave like that on any website that you're using, but in this case it's the truth. So what we need to do is we need to make some room here on the menu. There's a couple of ways we can do that. We can either make the names of these menu items shorter, or we can make a nested group of menu items, which is what I'm going to do because it's a smarter option. Alright, so there are ways that we can do it that are very, very easy. What we can do, for instance, is we can just grab one of these menu items and we can indent it underneath the one on top of it. And I'll just save that to show you how it works and what it looks like. Alright, so if I do a quick refresh, and this isn't going to work, and this isn't how we're going to leave it, by the way. Alright, so you can see now we've got who we are, and when I hover over that, we've got what we do. Now, you might say to yourself, yeah, that looks pretty good, sure, why not? The reason we don't do that is because on a mobile phone or a tablet or anything that uses a touch interface, you don't actually have a hover. So you would have to click on who we are to get the main menu, but too bad for that because you're already in the who we are page, so that doesn't work at all. What we do, and we'll just put this back for a sec, what we do is we create a new dummy menu item that these two live underneath. So we'll do that now. You might have noticed underneath pages there's actually a couple of other types of things that we can add to the menu here. We're going to add a link but it's going to be a link that goes to nothing. Now it's asking for URL. The trick here is just to put a hash, and that might be a little bit of a tough thing to remember, but if you can, then you're going to be doing well. So it's the URL is just a hash, and then we're just going to call it whatever we like. So in this case, we call who and what, and now we click add to menu. Alright, so that's added to the menu. I'm just going to drag that to the top, and then I'm going to make who we are and what we do children's of that one, and I'm going to click save menu. Obviously there's no such word as children's, except of a possessive. So who and what are now children of, sorry, who we are and what we do are now children of who and what. If we come out here and we do a quick refresh, alright, so we can see now that if I hover over who and what, and I click on it, it doesn't actually go anywhere, which means that it's going to work on a mobile or a tablet. We've got our menu options underneath that, and we've also skinnied up the menu enough so that blog has reappeared, which is a good thing. And yeah, so that's how we manipulate menus in WordPress. That's basically all of the tricks. The only thing we haven't talked about is adding categories, but that's for another session. Hopefully this has all been useful to you, and hopefully it's shed some light on the subject. We'll talk later. Have fun. Good luck. Thank you. Bye-bye.